everybody, and welcome to Adventures by Troy, my channel where we talk about everything outdoor adventure oriented, including hiking, camping, mountain biking, road cycling, and even target shooting. Today we're going to talk about what I think is probably the ultimate adventure bike, and that is a bike made by a company called OTSO out of Minnesota, and this particular model is called the Waheela, and it's a steel bike, adventure bike, gravel bike, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a bike that you can use for anything. Bike packing, gravel. You can do some single track on this, and you can certainly ride on the road. In fact, since I've gotten the bike, I don't think I've taken my road bike out one time. This is what I ride. I mean, I just am enjoying it that much. So let's just go over some high-level details of the bike, and maybe it'll help you with your buying decision if you're in the market for a gravel bike or what they call an adventure bike. So let's start off with the front here. I had the bike spec'd with this 45C tire, 700 by 45C tire. So a little bit wider, but I find it's really nice. It rides well on the road. I take it up to about 35-40 PSI, so it rides nice on the road. Gives a really nice, comfortable ride, but you can also take it out on the gravel and on the dirt like we have out here in Tucson. So you can spec these however you wish as well. The cool thing about this, the fork on this one is a rigid fork, carbon fiber, but you can also put a suspension fork on there. They have the bike set up where you can put a suspension fork and really make it an off-road bike. And in fact, you could put a traditional mountain bike wheel, I think to a 2-inch or 2.2 inch mountain bike tire up here and make it a mountain bike. Basically, that's its focus. So just a ton of versatility here. You have your traditional drop bars for the road, which is nice, and then you can spec stem length and different things like that. And this OTSO company, they're part of the Wolf Tooth Componentry brand, and they just make some really nice anodized components and other components that they popped on this bike as well. So moving back, you can see I put on some carbon fiber cages to lighten the bike up a little bit. And I'm not saying this bike is heavy at all. It's what you would expect from a Reynolds steel bike. And let me just talk to you about that for a second. Steel is real. I mean, it is such a great riding material. It's sturdy, it's responsive. I haven't ridden steel bikes for a long time, probably for over 20 years now, and been riding carbon and all these other higher tech materials, titanium. I just love the steel ride. I mean, I'm kind of an old-fashioned guy in a lot of ways, and it certainly applies to the bike as well. So love the steel ride, just really sturdy, love it. So you go over here, I've inspected with a 105, Shimano 105 kit, and you can see it's a 1x, and this is actually a Wolf Tooth component front chain ring, and I have it spec'd with a 44 tooth, which gets me everywhere. I mean, it really does. We had a training camp and we were riding on the roads. I rode with the group, and some areas were going 28-30 miles per hour, and I'm hanging in there, spinning at a high cadence, but able to accomplish that with that 44. So it gets you everywhere. You can spec your crank arm length and so forth. You move back here to the bike, you can see you have a nice range of gearing back here with the Ultegra rear derailleur. Let me show you this. This is really neat. It's called a tuning chip, and you can adjust the wheelbase with your tuning chip. So for greater stability, you adjust it out so you have a longer wheelbase, and if you want a better, tighter handling bike, you can adjust this tuning chip closer and it shortens the wheelbase so you have a nice responsive bike. So that's a really neat component they have here. And again, I mentioned already that you can put mountain bike wheels and tires. I think 29ers on here. That's just incredible versatility for a road bike slash adventure bike slash gravel bike slash perhaps mountain bike. Here's a really cool thing. I said adventure. How about bike packing? If that's something you like to do. Well, it has all of these mounting points for fenders, for your bags, your panniers, whatever you want to put on here. You can go on incredible bike packing trips with this bike just by popping your racks on there, and you're good to go. The racks are set low on the bike, so your center of gravity is lower, makes it more comfortable to ride, and you can basically go anywhere, tour anywhere with this bike, in addition to almost race it because it's a fast bike as well. I'm just really excited about this move towards more gravel in the industry and gravel racing and so forth. I think it's really exciting, and my experience with this bike has shown me the opportunity there and all of the benefits of having this type of bike in your bike arsenal. So one you might really want to think about. Again, the company is OTSO out of Minnesota. Check them out online. We'll post the link as well. And really friendly group of folks out there to help you get on your bike. And I believe they also, again, have that carbon bike now available, as well as several others in their lineup. So anyway, I hope this review gave you some good information if you're in the market. I think that this is, again, a great bike to have in your arsenal. And once again, if you're interested in adventure sports, the outdoor activities, we do a lot of things out here in Tucson, Arizona. So let us help you with your cycling trip or whatever it may be. Check us out at adventuresbytroy.com, and we'll do everything we can to accommodate your needs. In the meantime, enjoy your adventure.